Welcome to the first annual BookTube Toobie Awards. The Toobies. To be or not to be? That is the question.
The Dundies! How can I explain it? Awards you I created. I'm happy that you all made it.
We are Carlos and Yolanda, and we are coming to you not quite live from the beige carpet in front of our home library.
Haha, that is right, Yolanda. And today, we will be presenting awards for books that we have read in 2023. There will be 19 categories, but first, the all-important question. Who are you wearing tonight?
Well, Carlos, that is a great question, and I am delighted to tell you that I am wearing Taylor Swift.
That is amazing. The cardigan. The cardigan.
The cardigan.
I am wearing a Samwise Gamgee hoodie. Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
The first category that we will be presenting tonight is Best Character in a Leading Role. And we have 4 nominees. Those nominees are Sansa Stark from A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin, Darrow O'Lykos from Red Rising by Pierce Brown.
Who else? She has forgotten.
Peter Parker from The Ultimate Spider-Man run by Brian Michael Bendis, and B from Fool's Assassin or Realm of the Elderlings by Robin Hobb.
We forgot to mention in the start of this video that we will be selecting 2 winners from each category, because there are 2 of us and we did not read all of the same books this year. Take it away, Yolanda.
Are you going to do that voice the entire video?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. The YOLO Toobie.
Ooh, nice.
And the YOLO Toobie for Best Character in a Leading Role goes to B from Fool's Assassin by Robin Hobb.
Excellent,
Starting
excellent.
with a shocker.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. My Toobie Award is gonna go to, surprise, surprise, Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, from the Bendis-Bagley Ultimate Spider-Man run. Well done, Peter Parker. Applause, applause, applause. Next category.
Okay.
This is upside down. The next category in the Toobie Awards will be Best Supporting Character. And the nominees are Norta from Anthony Ryan's Raven's Shadow trilogy, Aaron DaCosta from Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff, and Ren from the comic series Monstrous by Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda.
You have forgotten a nominee.
I have forgotten a nominee.
Stop that now.
Edith from Senlin Ascends. Who are you awarding your Toobie to?
And the YOLO Toobie goes to Aaron DaCosta from Empire of the Vampire.
Applause, 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 applause. Well done, Aaron. My award will be presented to Norta from the Raven's Shadow trilogy by Anthony Ryan.
Very good.
Applause, applause, applause. Next category.
The next category is the Vader, which is the award for the best antagonist or villain.
This next award goes to somebody who really lights up the office.
And the nominees are The Judge from Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy, Theon Greyjoy from A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin, Atlas Al-Ra from Red Rising by Pierce Brown, and Lysander Al-Lune from Red Rising by Pierce Brown.
Yolanda, those are some compelling characters. This is going to be a tight race.
A very tight race.
And who are the winners?
It is impossible to predict.
And the Toobie Award that I would like to present to Antagonist of the Year is to the Judge, Judge Holden from Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy.
It feels kind of icky to say well done to the judge, but
well done to the
well
judge.
Well done to the judge.
Come on up here, you sick bastard.
The YOLO Toobie for the Vader. The Vader. The YOLO Vader?
Yeah.
We'll go with that. Goes to Lysander Owloon from Lightbringer by Pierce Brown.
Very good, very good, very good. Two top-tier antagonists right there. Deserving winners. Okay.
Or losers, depending on how you look at it.
The next category. Okay, we're going to just stop doing the voice. The next category. I can't stop it. The next category is Outstanding Guest Appearance. This is also the best short fiction. And the nominees are The Red Pony by John Steinbeck, Sand Kings by George R.R. Martin, Ogres by Adrian Tchaikovsky, and The Death of Ivan Ilyich by Leo Tolstoy.
Fantastic, fantastic picks.
Yes, indeed, Yolanda, I agree.
A very strong category.
Yes.
Yes.
And the winners
are the Toobie, and the Toobie goes to Sand Kings by George R.R. Martin.
Excellent.
And
The Red Pony by John Steinbeck. Applause, 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 applause. Cool. Next category.
The next category is Best Book Not Originally in the English Language. And to clarify, what we're going for is specifically books that we didn't read in English as opposed to anything that wasn't written in English. So kind of both. So it's kind of a narrow pool this year, but the nominees are La Amiga Estupenda, or My Brilliant Friend,
or L'Amica Geniale,
etc., etc., by Elena Ferrante, Las Cosas que Perdimos en el Fuego, or Things We Lost in the Fire, by Mariana Enriquez, and Un Amor by Sara Mesa. Who do you award your Toobie to?
And the winner in this category for me is La Amiga Estupenda by Elena Ferrante, or L'Amica Geniale.
Very good. Very deserving winner. I'm very happy with that.
Originally written in Italian, I read it in Spanish.
The YOLO Toobie goes to Things We Lost in the Fire by Mariana Enriquez.
Nice. It was a tight race. It was a tight race,
Very
this one.
tight race.
I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
It is my great honor to present the next award. Very close to my heart. And this is the Lee-Ditko Award for Best Comic or Graphic Novel Read this year. Named after two legends of the medium. And the nominees are Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 2 by Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley. We have Darth Vader by Greg Pak. We have It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth by Zoe Thorogood. And we have Wonder Woman Historia by Kelly Sue DeConnick. And the winners are Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 2 by Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley.
And Darth Vader by Greg Pak.
Applause, applause, applause. Wonderful selections.
Wonderful selections. Up next, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce, for the first time, the Christie Crime Award for Outstanding Crime Fiction or Thrillers.
The Krispy Kreme Award for Outstanding Confectionery.
The Dundies are kind of like a kid's birthday party, and you go, and there's really nothing for you to do there, but the kid's having a really good time, so you're kind of there. That's kind of what it's like.
And the nominees are The Year of the Locust by Terry Hayes. The Dry by Jane Harper.
The Dry by Jane Harper.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Apologies to everybody in Australia.
Scrublands by Chris Hammer.
Scrublands by Chris Hammer.
And Then There Were None by the woman herself, Agatha Christie.
Amazing.
And the Christie goes to
Scrublands by Chris Hammer.
And The Year of the Locust by Terry Hayes.
Applause, applause, applause. Spectacular. It is the greatest honor of my life to introduce to you the nominees for the Millennium Falcon Award of Best Sci-Fi Book of the Year. The nominees are Iron Gold by Pierce Brown, Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel, Lightbringer by Pierce Brown, and Kindred by Octavia E. Butler. What a stacked category of books we have here, ladies and gentlemen.
Pierce Brown just racking up the nominations.
Pierce Brown.
Yeah, he's popular for the Toobie Academy members.
Chad Brown. And the winners are Iron Gold by Pierce Brown,
And Lightbringer by Pierce Brown.
Chad Brown sweeping the round here.
Up next, we have the Tolkien Award for Best Fantasy read in 2023.
The award you've all been waiting for.
That it is. And the nominees are Senlin Ascends by Josiah Bancroft, A Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin.
Classic.
The Book That Wouldn't Burn by Mark Lawrence. And Fool's Assassin by Robin Hobb.
Excellent category. What an excellent category of books.
What an excellent category of books.
I award my Toobie to the man, the myth, the legend, George R.R. Martin for A Clash of Kings.
Highly deserved win. My Tolkien Toobie goes to Fool's Assassin by Robin Hobb, which is absolutely shocking to everybody in the audience.
Yeah. The next award that we are presenting here today is the Oscar bait for Best Literary Fiction of the Year. And the nominees in this category are Boy Parts by Eliza Clark, My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa Moshfegh, Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield, and Something That I Cannot Read.
It's so freaking hot in there. Now I know what Bob Hope was going through when he performed in Saudi Arabia.
Minor Detail by Adania Shibley. And the winners for Oscar bait Literary Fiction of the Year are
Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield.
and Boy Parts by Eliza Clark.
The Academy favoured some hot girl fiction this past year.
Yeah, there were some hot girls in the Academy
Yeah.
this year. Sorry.
Next up, I am honoured to introduce the Shelley-King Award for Outstanding Horror Fiction of 2023. And the nominees are Uzumaki by Junji Ito, Sand Kings by George R.R. Martin, and A Guest in the House by Emily Carroll. Nice variety.
We would like to clarify that one is a manga, one is a short story, and the other is a graphic novel.
Very interesting competition here. And out of these three nominees, we have two winners.
I will award my Toobie in this category to Uzumaki by Junji Ito.
Excellent choice. The Yo-Yo Toobie The YOLO Shelley-King Toobie.
The Ubi.
The Ubi goes to Sand Kings by George R.R. Martin.
Applause, applause, applause.
You have won a tiny Dundee.
The next award will be presented to the How Often Does Your Dad Think About the Roman Empire Award for Best Historical Fiction of the Year. And the nominees in this category are The Cicero Trilogy by Robert Harris, a book about ancient Rome, and Augustus by John Williams, a book about ancient Rome. And the winner in the category of How Often Does Your Dad Think About Ancient Rome is a book about ancient Rome. And it is The Cicero Trilogy by Robert Harris. Applause, applause, applause.
The next category is the Harlequin Award to Best Romance Read in 2023. And this is fun because I have not uploaded any videos talking about the romance that I read in the last 3 weeks. But December, you learned it here first, was the month of the rom-com.
Yeah.
And the nominees are Beach Read by Emily Henry, Once More with Feeling by Alyssa Sussman, and Book Lovers by Emily Henry.
Emily Henry with 2 nominations in one category. What a woman.
What a woman.
What a woman.
The only person other than Pierce Brown to do that tonight, I believe.
Emily and Pierce.
Just breaking,
Sweeping.
sweeping
Mop on the floor.
boundaries. Yeah.
Sweeping boundaries.
Oh my god.
And the Toobie goes to Book Lovers by Emily Henry.
What a Chad. What a Chad. And the next award is the Austen Award for Best Classic Read this year. And the nominees are Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Mikhailovich Dostoevsky, Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck, Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen herself, and Winter of Our Discontent by John Steinbeck. Johnny Boy sweeping in with 2 nominations in this category.
He joins Pierce and Emily.
Chads. All Chads. And the winners of this category are
My Toobie goes to Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen, who wins her own category.
winning her own category. It's named after her, and that's queen shit
Queen
right there.
behavior.
Queen.
Oh, here we go.
I have so many people to thank for this award.
And my 2B in this category will go to Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Mikhailovich Dostoevsky.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, that concludes our genre awards.
Oh. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
More applause. And it leads us to our next award, which I am very happy to be introducing because I just love being able to shine a light on newcomers.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the Rising Star Award. Favorite new author read for the first time in 2023. And the nominees for the Rising Star Award are Josiah Bancroft, Emily Henry, Octavia E. Butler, and the last newcomer we would like to honor is John Steinbeck.
Rising Star Nobel Prize winner John Steinbeck.
My Rising Star Toobie goes to Octavia E. Butler.
She's making waves in the genre.
Making waves.
Yeah. My Rising Star Award will go to Nobel Prize winner John Steinbeck. Making waves. He's going places.
Congratulations, John.
Congratulations to John and Octavia. The next category in the Toobie Awards is for Best Sound Mixing and Editing, aka the award nobody cares about. This is for Best Audiobook Listened to in the year of 2023. It was really hard for me to pronounce all my T's there. The nominees in this category are Crime and Punishment, narrated wonderfully by Will Poulter, which I did half and half with, reading physically and re-listening to on audiobook, and it was wonderful. Will Poulter is fantastic, and I kept calling him the kid with the eyebrows. Anyway, the next nominee is Windswept and Interesting by Billy Connolly, his autobiography, narrated by the man himself, Billy Connolly. The next nominees are I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Is that her name?
Yes, that is her name.
Fantastic, Jeanette. Well done to you. And C-3PO.
I am C-3PO.
I Am C-3PO by Anthony Daniels, a memoir narrated by the man himself, Anthony Daniels. And the winners in this category are Windswept and Interesting by Billy Connolly.
And I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well done to you guys.
We have 3 awards left.
Oh,
It's
crunch time.
the next award is for Best On-Page Chemistry between 2 or more characters. And the nominees are Falcio, Brasti and Kest from Greatcoats by Sebastian de Castell. Augustus McCrae and Woodrow Call from Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurtry. Alex, Dawes and Darlington from Hellbent by Lee Bardugo. And last, but certainly not least, Darrow and Severo from the Red Rising saga. Who does your Toobie go to?
My Toobie is gonna go to Darrow and Severo from the Red Rising saga.
My Toobie... Okay, I actually want to clarify here, because my Toobie would go to somebody who was not nominated, and we were not able to nominate them because the nomination would in itself be kind of a spoiler. So I will just say
The title of the book?
Eaglet won, and if you know, you know. But in this pool of nominees, my Toobie will go to Alex, Darlington and Dawes from Hellbent by Lee Bardugo.
I would also like to clarify that I have yet to finish Lonesome Dove, but those 2 characters are instantly some of my favourite characters that I have read this year. I've read a few hundred pages of that book and I have a few hundred pages left to go. Moving on. We don't like to get too negative on this channel. However, we will address some of the disappointments that we had this year. And the next award, if you want to call it an award, is called the Razzie Award for Biggest Disappointment of 2023.
This is not the worst book of 2023, just the most disappointing.
These are things that have disappointed us. We're not mad, we're just disappointed.
You suck, man.
And the nominees in this category are Berserk by Kentaro Miura, The Winter King by Bernard Cornwell, A Shadow in Summer by Daniel Abraham, and The Hexologists by Josiah Bancroft.
Josiah Bancroft nominated for both Toobies and the Razzie.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Interesting. And the winners in this category are Berserk by Kentaro Miura. And
A Shadow in Summer by Daniel Abraham.
commiserations to the guys.
What am I gonna do with the award? Nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's the least of my concerns right now.
Our last category of tonight is the biggest surprise of 2023. Not to be confused with the best book of 2023. That will be revealed in our upcoming top 10 video coming within the next week or so. But this is the book that we found most surprising in that it was an underdog, or it had no business being as good as it was, or it just stuck with us more than we thought it would. And the nominees are Elric of Melniboné by Miguel Muchococo,
By Miguel Muchococo.
A Quiet Tide by Marianne Lee, Sand Kings by George R.R. Martin, which might be the most nominated
Sand Kings.
single piece of writing in these Toobies.
Sand King's got a lot of nominations tonight.
Yeah. And The Dark Lord Trilogy by Matthew Stover and James Luceno.
Fantastic.
So, Carlos,
Mm-hmm.
we're coming to the end of our night.
Yeah.
It's been a true pleasure and honor hosting the first annual Toobies alongside you.
It has been fantastic.
Please tell the audience who your Toobie for biggest surprise goes to.
My biggest surprise of the year is Elric of Melniboné by Michael Moorcock / Miguel Muchococo.
Well done, Elric. Well done, Miguel. Well done,
Elric.
Michael.
Very good.
My Toobie for biggest surprise of 2023, or the How Dare You Be This Good, goes to The Dark Lord Trilogy by James Luceno and Matthew Stover,
Yes.
which I would like to clarify are 3 books about Darth Vader,
The Year of Vader.
the Year of Vader.
Congratulations to all the winners and all the nominees.
Well done, well done.
And thank you for joining us in the inaugural edition of the Toobie Awards here on BookTube. We have been your hosts, Carlos and Yolanda from StoryTube.
Not quite live from the beige carpet.
Was this year's Undies a success? Well, let me see. I made Pam laugh so hard that she fell out of her chair and she almost broke her neck. So I killed, almost.
I am going to stop doing the voice. Anyway, these awards were a lot of fun to do. We sat down for a very long time to figure out what the nominees and the winners and the orders and what the awards were going to be and what the awards were going to be called. We had a lot of fun doing this. These year-end videos are kind of what we were most excited to do on BookTube.
This is only the beginning of the year-end videos. We would also like to put out a statement to let you all know that we are in no way affiliated with the Nutties.
Oh, yeah. We should have said that at the beginning. We would like to declare war on Jimmy Nuts from the Fantasy Network, who completely stole our idea for doing...
Who completely stole our idea that we did not tell him about.
Yeah. All love to Jimmy Nuts. Go watch the Nutties. It was just a happy coincidence that we were thinking, oh, we should do book awards and then call them the Toobies. And then Jimmy goes and uploads the Nutties with his 15,000 subscribers. Cheers, Jimmy. Happy Christmas.
Oh my god! I just want to say that this was the best Dundies ever! Wow!
So, like we were alluding to, some of these awards may not necessarily reflect our top 10 books of the year. Perhaps our books of the year, our top ones, may not have even gotten an award tonight. Or maybe they did. Who knows? Tune in to find out when we upload our top 10 books video in the next week or so. We'll also have some year-end book stats in front of the tree.
Yes, Christmas edition book data.
Yeah.
A year in book numbers.
All on Yolanda.
Fun.
I am not a numbers person.
If you are interested in these fun activities, books of the year, etc., consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, or liking the video to let us know that you want us to continue doing things.
I apologize for being really annoying in this video.
Also, let us know who would win your Toobies.
We'll put the list of the awards down in the description, and everybody comment what would be your winner in each category, or as many categories as you have. Anyway, is that it? Are we done?
I think we're done.
The Toobies has wrapped. That is a wrap.
That is a
folks.
wrap. We're going to go to the after party, aka editing.
Cool. And then bed. Bye, everybody.
Thank you for watching. See you next time. And the Toobie for the best year-end book awards on BookTube goes to
The Toobies.